Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Main Street Prowlers.
And welcome.
Hello. Our Twitch account is active.
Which is a good thing. I'm definitely gonna get that more love over there.
Yes.
So, if ever we have to go down, Facebook and YouTube will go down. Just let you guys know.
Yep.
Which is gonna be sad, but
we gotta look at in the long run. The benefits for Twitch are better than Facebook.
right,
To run our program through. So.
exactly. So just to let you guys know, though,
We still be promoting Facebook and YouTube as much as we can.
well, for the time being, we are on there. We're good. If you're seeing us, we're there.
Yep. And hello, Kevin.
Whee!
Kitty?
Hello, George. Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Bobby's dad.
Okay, that does sound right.
You're just now noticing that?
Somebody said, "How was the game over the weekend?"
Yeah, we will get to that. Did not play 60-minute hockey again. Just put it that way.
Yep.
Sunday's game, we should have had that game by all rights, but our guys just not. We had 2 5-on-3s.
Yeah.
Right back to back, 5-on-3, back to back,
Constant
and didn't
6
do
minutes,
nothing.
yeah.
Didn't do nothing with it. Yeah. So definitely, I'd have to say Thunder wanted it more.
They definitely wanted it more, yeah.
And to go over what we mean by that, because Thunder, if they can win out, they could make the playoffs. If we lose out, we need 4 wins for them to lose at least 5 more games
Exactly.
to guarantee us a playoff spot. Which I have to say, I'm not too worried about not getting the last playoff spot for the fact that for the teams that Thunder are going to have to play now, I don't think they could win out. I really don't.
Right.
Especially they play Carolina and all that.
Right. They got Carolina, Watertown,
Black Bears.
So they're playing the top teams right now.
And we're done with them for the season, aren't we?
With
Thunder?
Thunder, yep, we're
Yeah.
done. That was it.
So that's a good thing. Yeah, and the time I'm guinea pig.
I'm a guinea pig.
But no, but you could see, especially on Sunday night, where Delaware definitely wanted it a lot more than us.
Well, and that's what happens at this time of the year anyways with any game. When a team knows they have to win, you see a big flux in how they play because they know it's do or die. If they don't start playing hard and winning, they're done for the season.
Yeah, exactly.
You see it in all the leagues. A team knows they got to get a certain amount of wins. They're going to push for it. They're going to do whatever they can to try and get those wins.
Right.
Or even to throw off the playoff rankings for the other teams later.
Right, and it's essentially that's going to be their main priority because they pretty much know they're going to be done.
Right.
But they can play a major spoiler at this point.
Yes.
So it's going to be something interesting heading into those top team games for them, especially since they know they can beat these teams.
Yeah.
So they brought in Hardy, who proved that he can play with the big boys.
But we know Hardy can play. And nothing is about Bavin. I think if they would have kept Bavin in for the whole weekend, I don't think the outcome would have been any different the way our guys played Sunday.
Right.
Friday and Saturday, our guys showed a lot of gumption and want to push to win. But Sunday, I feel that they did not play the 60-minute hockey.
Which is
Bobby132 says hi.
I gotta get this situated really quickly. Where is that?
Yeah, look for it.
Well, that's on me. There we go. But as you can see, though, contest time.
Yes, so we came up with an idea for a contest for our soon-to-come 100th episode.
And
Hang on, our producer's coming over for something.
Say hi.
So our 100th episode is scheduled right now
Okay.
for April 25th, which will be after the first week of playoffs. So at this moment, we are giving away $50 of store credit. What else did I say we're giving away?
T-shirt?
A free T-shirt and a spot on our 100th episode.
Yep, a spot to come on our show.
So, with that being said, make those signs wild that we're asking for.
Yeah.
We love our fans. We love promoting them too. So that's.
But we also like you do with this. We really need to also start, trying to get something help push it at the arena too.
Yeah.
Get the fans there. Pushing for our players.
All right. So definitely push this contest as much as you can. Like the original post, like the page, share the post as well, and put a sign on our Facebook.
Yep.
So definitely.
And bring your signs to the Friday night's game.
Right.
We'll take a picture.
Bring them. Bring them to the game and hold them up for the Prowlers.
Mm-hmm.
To show we're supporting them and we're trying to get the word out about our team.
Exactly. So that's what's making me happy about this season, that we're finally getting the 100th episode. Because if it wasn't for the fans and this team, we would have never made it to 100 episodes.
Yes.
Or even think about it.
Right.
So, so I definitely want to make it special for everybody.
Yep.
Are we gonna be doing a longer stream for that day?
No. We're
No.
gonna keep everything, normal. I think the only way if we do a long stream, it'll be a week on a weekend like we normally do.
Yeah.
If we want to do a long stream, different type of stream, because of the fact that he works, you work.
Yeah.
You
guys are
I got a
usually
family
busy.
member that works that I cook for before he goes to work. So. Yeah, I think if we did a long stream, it has to be a weekend type stream.
Exactly.
Like what we do for New Year's Eve or whatever.
Yeah, because there was
Stuff like
nobody
that.
not going to do anything that
Right,
day.
nothing's going on.
Oops, excuse me.
Because we still have to deal with everyday life.
What's that?
Hey, everyday life is being a grown up.
God. Can I avoid that?
Isn't it called adulthood?
Yeah.
Childrenhood. Yeah.
Well, we know you still live in childrenhood.
Hey, I'll tell you what I do too. I'm a kid at heart, but I still, have to deal with responsibilities.
I mean,
life's too short not to enjoy it.
right.
I'm short.
So am I. But
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How tall are you, David? 5'5"?
I'm 5'2".
I'm 5'5".
So
How tall is
I don't know how tall he is anymore. We haven't checked in a while.
How tall are you?
You don't know. Yeah, the last we knew was.
Oh, okay, so he's the tallest.
But yeah. So. Yeah, Rob being Rob.
Rod being Rob.
So, going into Friday today, what are your comments on Friday's night?
I thought it was a great game,
That was a good
especially
game.
after the long travel our guys had to do to get there. I think it was a great game. Only issue I really have again with the whole weekend actually of games is the refereeing. They let them play, grant you, and I enjoy that, I really do. But at points the penalties were only going one side. It seemed like they, if you're gonna let them play, let them play. If not, then it should go both ways. And don't let it go too long, because the frustration that we've seen building up in the fight and towards the end of the games, that's what causes it a lot of times.
Especially
you let it go too long.
Exactly.
So the guys are going to take the matters into their own hands. And that's not what we want to see. Mm-hmm. If letting minor stuff go, fine, whatever. But there was a lot of stuff. Even our guys were doing stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But,
especially
and you can't have that.
What's that?
I heard that.
Who's that?
So yeah, we don't mind when they let them play, but you can't let everything go. You really can't. You gotta cause some of it to keep the game under control, to show that, hey, this is still a game that you have to follow the rules.
Yeah. Right.
But like we said, towards part of it, it looked like it was all going one way.
Mm-hmm. Which is sad.
Especially the Sundays one where the one player was getting jumped on the bench.
Well, that actually, the penalties were called on that.
Yeah.
And I have no issue with it. I haven't looked recently to see if they actually...
Was there any suspension?
Because I know when I looked this morning, there wasn't.
No. There's been no suspension. I looked right before we went live, and there was nothing.
Yeah, our producer is looking right now.
They might have changed it.
Yeah, because we've gone getting ready, and right at the last minute they post it on us. Which it could still happen before the week's up, because the guys don't play till Friday.
Yeah. No, nothing yet.
And there should be, because those players punching from the bench, and those are supposed to be automatic suspensions besides the game ejection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And talk about Sunday's game too. I do want to make a comment, especially since we're streamers ourselves. This is a lot. The thing I'm talking about is a lot of reasons why teams shut down their comments, and it's people starting to feel like they're getting attacked, like they're feeling being stupid, and that's not okay.
It's not.
And
I agree. I know what you're getting at. The one fan brought out that he admitted that he was wrong in his description, but he didn't need to be called stupid. And I agree. I agree with him 100%. Whoever called him that, if that was, because I didn't see that part, but I do believe it was said, that shouldn't have been said.
Mm-hmm.
We make mistakes. We even make mistakes. Mm-hmm. We correct each other as much if we can, if we catch it. But nobody should be belittled or treated bad for it.
Exactly. Even if they're on the other team.
Believe me, I wanted to say something on that lot of that stuff that was being said myself, but I didn't, because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to word it without making somebody feel bad.
Exactly.
And I want to make sure I word it without hurting somebody's feelings or coming across wrong, because that's not what we're about. We try our best to put it across and be fair.
Mm-hmm. And that's... Make your comments, though, too, about that situation as well, especially if you know about it. But it's just... we bring it up every week. We don't want anybody to leave the sport of hockey because they felt unwanted.
Right. Even with the questions that you ask us on here, we just... we love answering your questions, and we'll do the best that we can. If we're wrong, we will try and fix it or get you the right answer by checking a different way.
Exactly.
Because we do have a correction to make. During our last episode, we said we needed 1 win.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. We need 5 wins to guarantee us over Thunder, or them lose 5 games. Or if we win some and they lose some, then it's gonna, be less. It's gonna be less. But if they keep winning, then it's gonna stay to the point. But so right at the moment, if they win out, that'll give them, I think it was 18 or 19 wins. Which would put them. Yeah, it was. It's 18 or 19 wins, but it'll put them at a point where they'd be ahead of us if we lost out.
So the boys need to start picking it up.
Yes.
I'd love to see Delaware in it because I don't think they ever made the playoffs yet.
Right.
But
we don't want them to beat us. They did.
Right.
So we have to keep winning and get Carolina to lose. Sorry, Thunder. We don't want it to be your year.
Kelly made a clip. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. But
Did you see Bobby's message?
popcorn.
No.
I got a popcorn.
About the referees.
Give Thunder a gift.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, well, like I said, I don't say that we would have won or lost, but the scores were majorly affected by the refereeing this weekend. The scores could still have gone either way for either team, is how I look at it, because the way the guys played all weekend pulled teams to that point. But our guys did not play 60-minute hockey, so I say Thunder definitely deserves Sunday's game. But Friday and Saturday, that score could have gone either way for either team on Friday and Saturday without the penalty, because the penalties weren't being called. You know, Thunder could have still won the night they won, or we could have won. I'm not saying that the outcome would have been different. I'm just saying that it could have definitely been a different situation if the penalties that should have been called, especially when a guy gets tackled, don't even have the puck, which is interference, because he's not in the play, so you technically can't put somebody on the ice, you know, and, you know, a goal be scored off it. You know, even their own announcers at times were saying that there was a call that should have been called, and they said themselves, well, we'll definitely take that, you know. Right. So they even seen penalties that should have been called that didn't.
And it was blatantly obvious, too, when the ref was looking at them, too. Like you said, it went both ways. Blatantly, obviously, penalties.
Yep.
But if you're getting away with it, of course you're going to do it.
You're going to do it. And you're going to get... And the sad part is, not only are you going to do it, but you're going to try even worse stuff to see if you can get away with it. Because, okay, I got away with the hook. What about a cross check? What about, you know, this? You know, they're not calling nothing tonight.
What
so
about boarding?
I got a comment on the Facebook side.
Refs found their whistles in the second period. But then again, the second period is when the bench brawl happened.
Who asked that?
Grady Motor. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, dude.
And that's what we're talking about. Like I said, we're definitely not saying either team was perfect. We're not saying our team was perfect, and we're not saying the Thunderers was perfect. We're just saying that things need to be called properly if they're going to call it.
And not just against one team or the other.
Was that the bench brawl that happened on Sunday?
Yep.
I mean, I agree with them doing it, but it shouldn't have been just during the second period. And I feel bad, though, too, because I'll admit, during that 5-on-3 period where Port Huron had the constant for 6 minutes, I saw some plays where it should have been technically 3-on-3. So, while the refs did find their whistles, they were trying to also make up for screwing over Port Huron a little bit.
Yeah.
So, as much as I say I'll take it, I also morally don't like it either.
Right.
So, yeah, it was really soft hockey. But then again, if you see right after the overtime period ended, though, too, tempers went up again.
Yep, they were ready to fight again.
So, and that's why...
Like the announcer said on the Sunday, for playing 3 games over the weekend, everything was the temperature was bound up in that.
Yeah, you know, I have to laugh a lot of stuff that their announcer said, though, too. Because, you know, Friday night before game 1, he goes, Port Huron has 3 games tonight.
Oh, that was Friday's game, wasn't it? Yeah.
He's like, Port Huron has 3 games tonight.
Oh yeah, are we going to be staying up?
Nope, I said we're playing Delaware, we're playing the refs, and we're playing the fans.
Oh my god.
They had a pretty good attendance Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
the way it
but
looked.
Sunday, it's just like for even our arena. You know, Sundays it's a weekend. You can't Sunday's usually a day a lot of people stay home and relax. You know, and get other stuff done.
Exactly.
You don't see a lot of people going to the sporting events on a Sunday.
Right.
Not unless it's like NHL or even they would say their attendance is down for a Sunday's game. They don't.
They draw usually NHL draw what 5,000 a game on a Sunday.
Probably more than that, but still, I'm just saying it's probably that you can see attendance being down at almost any. You know, football's a different story because football is mostly played on Sundays and Monday nights. You know, Monday night football and Sunday night or Sunday football. I
can say that Arizona Coyotes has attendance like that.
Well, they will here soon because the arena they're getting, right?
Yeah.
They'll probably sell out every game.
Thank you for the follow, Logan. With that, though,
we are going to go to a commercial break.
Remember to go to MainStreetBlueWater.com, not Main Street Prowlers anymore. MainStreetBlueWater.com. Get your merch there. Also, participate in the contest that we have over on our Facebook right now.
Yep.
So, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Did you post the contest?
Yes,
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, elite wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. Hey. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personable issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Houndwoods Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.
sorry guys. That was my fault. I had to whisper in his ear that. So.
I'm not looking at myself.
I thought you were whispering something else in the ear. That's why I
Sweet
moved
nothings.
over.
Sweet nothings.
Okay, let's get on track for
the last half.
Last half? Always halves. But alright guys. So like we said, we had 3 games this weekend. The first game was on Friday. This one was a shooting gallery. 42 shots for Port Huron with 38 to Delaware. 16 to 12 in the first, 13 to 11 in the second, and then 13 to 15 in the third. Nikita Andrusenko got the first star with 1 goal, 1 assist. Trevor Babin got the second star with 4 goals against and a .905 save percentage. And Joseph Devaney got the third star with 1 and 1. 5:32 into the first, though, Delaware's opens the scoring. Justin Laporte, Brandon Lucis, and Shane Morezzi gets an assist. 14:40 into the first, Justin Devaney gets his goal, assisted by Ryan Marker. And then 3:02 into the second, Port Huron comes within 1 with a goal from Dalton J, assist to Matt Graham.
They did?
10:31 into the second, Delaware goes up 3-1 with a goal from Marc-Antoine Bolliet, assist from Alex Saucy and Noah Wild. 14:17 into the second, though, Port Huron comes within 1 again, 3-2. With a goal from Sam Merritt, assisted by Dante Ciafrende and Evan Foley. 15:57 into the second, Port Huron ties it with a lone goal by Cade Lambden. 1:01 into the third, though, Port Huron goes up 4-3 with a goal from Brennan Young, assisted by Alex Johnson. Yeah, Bobby. 15:05. Delaware scores to tie it up. Alex Saucy gets the goal, assisted by Charlie Bedard and Ryan Marker. 18:28. Delaware goes up with the goal from Nikita Andrusenko, assisted by Joseph Devaney and Marc-Antoine Borelli.
Hey, we got a first chatter. Hey, oh, that's Ronald. Hello.
And Delaware goes and gets their final goal at 19:45 with an empty net goal. Shane Moriarty gets the goal, assisted by Nikita Andrusenko and Ryan Marker. And oh god,
Oh, he said meow.
Meowdy.
Yeah, there's Meowdy.
Oh, meowdy.
We're doing good. How are you? Brandon Young starts out the penalty summary with 9:28 into the first with a holding. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Noah Wild of Delaware to 17:31 into the second gets a boarding. Alex Johnson, 15:45, gets a hooking. That was more like a slice.
Hey, what would be a call for slicing?
still hooking.
Yeah.
Hooking?
It depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
It could be called for hooking, or you could be gone for good.
But talk about slicing, though. 15:54, Joseph Devaney goes in for slashing. And then this is where it all went down. 1956, Noah Wild gets the instigator. Nikita Andrusenko gets a high sticking.
Actually, the high sticking was with blood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. we can't do blood. Sorry.
Cade Lambden and Noah Wild go at it for fighting. And then Noah Wild gets game misconduct. So, it got ugly at the end of the game.
Yeah, it did. It didn't build up to the Saturday's game.
Mm-hmm. It was all through for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. That's why we
Sorry.
we don't like that the refs don't bring out the whistles sometimes.
Right.
Letting things go is one thing, but if you let it go too long, you run into issues of this type of weekend.
Exactly.
Dancing for 5 minutes? All right.
Sit down. Hooking on the ice, huh? Well, you got to do what you got to do to get by, I guess.
And I agree on the one fight. That's what I would say it was. It was more dancing than anything. They just tackled each other.
Especially that fight Friday night. When
that wasn't no fight. That was just dancing and then tackle.
Wrestling.
But... One second, sorry guys.
All I hear is...
Get out of your head then. So going into the Saturday night's game though, the ugly one. This was another shooting gallery too.
Yeah.
52 shots for Delaware, 42 for Huron.
Yep.
So you have to give those goalies credit.
Yeah.
24-21 alone was the game in the first. 17-15 in the second, then 11-6 in the third. So this is going to be a high shooting game no matter what.
Yeah.
It brings me back to the old games of like the GameCube NHL hits, where they had the actual shooting galleries.
Yeah.
Where you can knock out the the actual glass.
Oh yeah, I remember those days. I miss that actually. That you can't break the glass no more.
Right.
You could, but you get a chance of getting a suspension for that.
No, I meant in the video game, I don't want to break the glass no more.
I thought you were talking about real life.
No. In the video games, you used to break the glass.
The glass like 3 or 4 times in a game, Rob.
Okay.
And especially in NHL hits, you could hit it and break it every like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about college?
We're talking about video game right now.
We're talking about the video games right now, Rob.
I'm a good boy. I get a cookie.
Poor Huron starts scoring at 18-19. Alex Johnson scores just from Sam Merritt. And then 8:23 on the power play, Port Huron goes up 2-0 on a goal from Sam Merritt, assist from M. Foley and Matt Graham. God.
I'm happy.
I quit.
You say cookie.
So now you need to bring cookies since 9:35 on the power play. Delaware scores their first goal with a goal from Dan Kangolosi, assist from Ryan Marker and Shane Moriarty. Totally happy. Yes. And 5:29 in the third. Delaware ties up the game at 2. Alex Saucy gets a goal, assist from Charlie Bedard and Nikita Andrusenko. And 12:58 into the third on the power play, Delaware goes up 3-2 with a goal from Ryan Marker, assist from Shane Moriarty and Joseph Devaney. Yeah, he is. He's done a lot more for a lot less. And then 14:22, Port Huron ties up the game with the goal from Alex Johnson, assist from Sam Merritt and Stavros Salas. On shorthanded goal, 16:15, Dalton J puts Port Huron up 4-3. And then on the empty net, shorthanded goal. 1940, Evan Foley puts us up 5-3, assist from Dustin Henning. And then this is the interesting part where we're getting into, because I want to explain this one. If the play's not going on and you get into a fight and you get an automatic game misconduct.
Right.
So, and there was a lot of questioning going on around this call. Because a minute 37 into the first period, Brennan Young and Noah Wild get into a fight and get a game misconduct each. And that's exactly why they got the game misconduct, because there was no play going on.
Right.
Us?
Both yeah.
players.
So I agree with both players getting kicked out of the game.
Yep.
I just want to know what was said for them to just go at it even before the play starts.
Right.
There's probably one player's probably chirping before the pure practice.
Right. True.
That's the only thing I didn't think of.
Yeah. But 1932 though, end of the first, Anthony Merrigan gets a 2-minute for roughing. Justin Brosnan for Port Huron, 4:19 of the second, gets a tripping.
Oh, my stick is stuck.
Sounded.
And Brandon Lucic, he gets a holding at 6:37. Dante Sufrendi at 9:03 gets a high sticking. Do 2 more high stickings because Port Huron got 2 more high stickings from Justin Brosnan at 12:08 and Dante Sufrendi at 14:56. Larry Burton-Ninen gets a holding at 18:11 to finish out the game.
What's the attendance?
675 was this game.
That's not bad for that size of arena.
Yeah,
What was Friday? Same thing?
that's what I'm actually going back to.
Well, don't
that's-
worry.
And how much can their arena hold?
600.
675 is their sellout.
Wow.
It's only a recreation.
Well, that's and honestly, nothing against Delaware Thunder. That's what we were talking about last week, too, when somebody brought up should the FPHL and SPHL merge. No, because teams like Delaware, which I think is a great team, would be possibly one of the ones that we'd see gone because they wouldn't be able to make the money in the attendance.
Right.
They got some diehard fans.
They got diehard fans, and I love it. And that's the thing. Their fans are great.
You won't be able to find them anywhere else in the hockey. They're hardcore to the bone.
Right.
Especially with
and
Dell.
like I said, I would hate to see a team get eliminated from a league because of a merge that
Didn't
because
favor 'em.
you're in a now you're in a higher league to where it
You have
costs
to
more to
meet the
run that team.
attendance.
Yeah, so you need either higher attendance or higher ticket price.
Yeah,
And how much more can an arena afford to raise their ticket price too?
exactly.
The Delaware is a small town too.
No, it's not. But unfortunately, the arena they're playing in is not that big of an arena.
Yeah, it's mainly like our size of the town,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They would have to find another
so-
one to play out of.
Yeah, and you have to think though, Delaware has never had pro hockey ever.
Until now.
Yeah,
And to show this right away, that's really.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They got a great team. It's just, unfortunately, they've had the bad stroke of luck.
right.
They really have.
And they can't keep players, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Enjoy the stream.
All right. So last game.
This is an overtime game, so this is where everything
Yep.
got interesting.
Are you flapping your hand?
Okay, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
So 42-38, another high shooting game, another shooting gallery. Nikita Andrusenko gets the first star for a third straight night with a 1 goal, which I do not know why.
Did he get the game winner?
Yeah,
Ding ding ding
That's
ding.
right there, that's why.
but still, Ryan Marker, who got 1 goal, 2 assists, who carried the game for them,
Right.
Yeah.
did not get first star. He got second star, but still.
Right.
I think they want.
Usually-
I say in that situation, they probably did it to give them the first start for the whole weekend.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but still, it's
Yeah.
And none of ours
which don't
did
mean
any-
nothing really in the long run. But
how many hits did he have? How many?
that's not the situation.
How well did he play?
I mean, we know he played well, but we're saying, the one that had the 2, he played even better. He deserved it more,
right.
honestly.
But Shane Borgese gets the third star with 1 goal and 2 assists as well. Opening up the scoring though, 12-24. Alex Johnson puts Porter up 1-0 with assists from Stavros Salas and Sam Merritt. And then Larry Vartanainen puts Port Huron up 2-0 at the 13-15 mark of the first.
Holy cow, we're at
With
7 viewers.
assists from Evan Foley and Stavros Salas. 16:54 into the first, and Brandon Luchesi puts Delaware on the board. Assists from Mark Antoine Borelli and Justin Laporte. And then to end the period at 19:25, Justin Brozin puts Port Huron up 3-1. Assists from Dalton J and Larry Vartanainen. On the power play, 6:35 to the second, though, Delaware gets the score up to 3-2 with a goal from Alex Sassi, assist from Joseph Devaney and Shane Borgese. 4-2, Port Huron. Matt Graham scores at 11:12 of the second, assist from Dustin Henning and Evan Foley. On the power play at 5:10 to the third, Delaware goes to 4-3, assist from Shane, a goal from Shane Borgese. Sorry guys, assist from Joseph Devaney and Ryan Marker. 7:10 into the third, Port Huron goes up 5-3 with the lone goal of Dalton J. And this is where Delaware sink it home. 12:31, Delaware comes within 1 with a goal from Charlie Bedard, assist from Brandon Lucic and Joseph Devaney. 18 into the third, Ryan Marker gets the tying goal, assist from Joseph Devaney and Tristan McKay. And then in overtime for the game winner, Nikita Andrusenko buries. I have to admit that was a beautiful goal.
Yeah, it was.
Assist to Shane Borgese and Ryan Marker.
Yep.
To win 6-5. It's kind of weird though with how much stuff went down in this game. It was there was no penalty calls in the first period.
Yeah, right. No, they let everything slide. Fast and pace.
Into the 5:34 into the second though, Alex Johnson Port Huron gets the interference. I like that one. And then this is 7:28 though. Alex Sassi gets a roughing and a Dan Kagase fought Larry Vartanainen. And
Sock'em Rock'em Robots.
12:37 is when the bench brawl happened in the second. So coming out of that bench brawl, Dan Kangolase gets a fighting, as well as a roughing double minor. Dustin Henning gets a fighting. Noah Wild gets a fighting. Cade Lambden gets a fighting. With Dan Kangolase and Noah Wild getting a game misconduct. 15-11 though, Nikita Andrusenko gets a double minor for eye sticking, bringing out the blood.
Ooh.
God. I'm getting a headache, guys. I don't know why.
I like to smack my head.
Okay, I didn't say that
right. 16:47. John J.C. Mortez gets a slashing. And then at 2:40, this is where everything went downhill. Could have gone downhill real easy for Delaware. 2:45 cross-checking.
It would be nice to have that one.
Sam Marriott of Port Huron gets a slashing. Joey Bedard and Nick Williams fought. 1408, Alex Saucy gets it unsportsmanlike.
Bad.
And then, literally after the game ended, 52 seconds into the overtime period, Trevor Babin gets an unsportsmanlike misconduct for his gestures.
Oh, they did give him one?
Yeah.
I gave him one, yeah.
Okay.
Is that why it wasn't in net for Sunday?
No.
No, that
This was after Sunday.
Oh, this
After
was
the game. After
Sunday?
the game.
Oh, when everybody was getting off the ice.
That,
Yeah.
it almost
He walked
it almost
over
caused
to-
another fight.
Over to our guys, yeah.
Yeah, he
I
went over
wonder
our
why
bench
he
and did
was doing
something.
that.
Which should have already triggered an automatic suspension, though.
But they might be reviewing the footage too.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
too.
that be abuse of a player?
No.
No, he got unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Because if you
And then-
notice, we also got unsportsmanlike too.
Yeah, Evan Foley gets the misconduct for that as well. Which I don't know what happened with him, but I'm not going to argue that because there's so much stuff that went down.
Right.
He had a
But
few choice
for-
words for Babin.
For Babin.
Yeah.
But like they said, even again, that's where another situation where it comes. Their own announcers said Babin went over to our bench and made the gestures. So they have it recorded that Babin did it.
Right. And talking about that too, it has been confirmed by the league. Video review is coming in for next season.
Yeah, I seen that.
Cool.
So
Cool.
it's going to be interesting.
How's that going to work for the
Exactly
arenas,
that
like
point.
our arena?
They're probably going to give us
I
some
can
special
order-
equipment.
No,
No.
we're gonna have to have more cameras, and they're gonna have to, we're gonna have to have the cameras for it, and they're gonna have to have the angles that the league is specifying.
And
So if there has to be a camera on the net, then there has to be a camera facing the net.
Exactly.
If there's
like at the goal judge area, like facing that way.
You don't want to put it too close to the goal judge.
well, they can put them behind the goal, right in with the goal judge area. There is ways to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. They if that's what they're saying, then that's what the teams are going to have to do.
Exactly.
For next season.
Get
And
more-
I agree on certain things. I agree on, like, if they're bringing in video review, that means some of these penalties that people are yelling that should have been called, or interference. Like I said, on that one goal that they got,
Yeah.
our guy was tackled to the ice. That's interference. That should have stopped the play immediately. And
Is that the one
no
where
goal.
Alex Johnson got hit?
I don't know who got
Don't know
hit.
who
I
got
just
hit, but
one of our guys got tackled at the line, and then they scored.
Yeah.
He was not able to get into the play because he was stopped from being able to get into the play.
yeah.
That's
Right.
that's interference.
Exactly.
Okay.
Interference.
We got
Oh,
no time.
Yeah, we're done.
oh yeah, predictions
so-
for this weekend.
Do our predictions real quick.
Yep. So going into Friday night's game, this is a home game at 7:05 this Friday.
And we're playing Watertown.
Yes, we
First
are.
time of the season.
Between now and next weekend, we'll have 5 games against Watertown.
For the rest of the month of March.
The whole month
So-
of March.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
Rob,
I'll say 4-2 us for Friday in a fight.
Justin,
Rob, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit different than you. I'm gonna say 4-3 odds with a goalie fight
Heck yeah.
do.
because their goalie likes jumping from people from behind.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say agree with. I'm gonna say 4-3. Us. With some type of fight. Some type of fight.
Or Friday. Oh.
I'm gonna say 5-3 was just some heavy checking. I don't see a fight coming out just yet. Not until Saturday. So Saturday we travel to Watertown for a 7:30 game.
Or a home series.
Yeah, which I don't like those type of series.
All right,
Okay.
same here. But Rob,
It's gonna be a low scoring game for when we go down there. It's gonna be 2-1.
okay. Justin,
Hang on, 2-1 who?
Us.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 3-2 us with a bench clearing, bro.
Yeah.
and
I don't honestly think we're gonna take both. I think we're gonna at least lose one of these two. So I'm gonna say 4-3 them with another fight.
Honestly, with me, I'm going for a 6-4 loss myself. And I don't think it's going to be another fight because we haven't seen them too much. And especially with just traveling to there, too.
Yeah.
But Sunday night, it's going to be at 4 o'clock on
we
Sunday.
Play on Sunday?
Yep. So, Robbie.
I thought it was just home.
No, we don't play this.
No. Sunday the 13th, we do.
We already just talked about that one, Chris. But no, we didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was just a home.
Yes, did I?
Huh.
Sunday
so-
the 13th, yeah, we play them.
Oh, 1 home, 2 away then. The next weekend it'll be all home.
Alright. So it's 6 games against them. Wow.
Alright, so I'll say
I'm only seeing 3.
this one I'm gonna say we're gonna lose 4-3 overtime.
Justin.
I'm gonna say 4-3 us.
Danon.
I will say 4-2 us.
I'm going to say shootout with a 2-1 win. And this is where we're getting the fights.
Okay.
So,
What fight do you think?
I don't know yet. That's my thing.
Oh, my stick?
With that being said, you guys have fun.
I busted it.
See you guys later.
Did you?
Did you?
No.
Blooper reel.
Did you?
Those are scratches.
See you guys later, though.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Oh, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Hollywood Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house